We're off. First hole out here, beautiful Mill Valley Golf Course. First ever casual rounds video. A little lucky there. .75, playing 156 with the slope. Probably gonna go 5-iron. That should be plenty of club. It's nice and early, but just a nice smooth swing should do it. So I'll get warmed up. Yeah, not the most ideal start. 2 3 putts, one of which was from about 6 feet, but yeah, just warming up. Had a really nice flop shot there, within 6 feet, and yeah, just gotta keep on rolling with it. So this is about a 205 yard par 3.5, if you will. Never really know if it's a par 3 or par 4, but yeah, playing more like 230, 240. Definitely don't want to be long. Short is totally fine, so I'm gonna go 3-wood. I think that should be good. Yeah, still not quite there yet, but that's all right. So, ball is over there. Probably got about 40 or so yards, but I'm gonna walk up to the green to kind of check out what's going on up here, and then I'll go back to my ball. So honestly, anywhere in here it'll kind of funnel. Obviously you got the whole green, so it's a pretty standard shot. Totally out of breath. That hill's pretty steep. So yeah, I mean, not really a whole lot to it. While we're up here though, highest point on the course, beautiful views. Can't see Mount Tam quite yet. I think that might actually be up more to the right. But yeah, great little course. $25, $12 replay. Can't really beat it. Yeah, very quirky if you haven't already figured that out. But yeah, very fun. Tests a bunch of different shots, and you know, it's not very long too, so it's really conducive to all levels of play. But still, yeah, still tricky for sure. So just missed that shot, but as you can see, got about 180 yards with all this tree in the way. You know, the dumb shot would be to take like a hybrid and try to curl it around, but that just brings so much trouble into play. So I just took a 5-iron, kind of a little chip half shot, just because I knew with a bad shot it might end up right here. I got 100 yards. Luckily I actually hit a pretty good shot. Showed us up there, leaving myself about 30, 40 yards. Try to get up and down for par, but you know, bogey on this hole from out of position, we'll live with it. yeah, tricky shot here. As you can see, maybe you can't see, but the lie is terrible. Basically just on some mud. So I don't really want to take much of a wedge. Honestly, I'm kind of just feeling like an 8-iron, just kind of bump it up there. But I know I've got plenty of green to work with, so if I can just bump it up there, it rolls, 20 feet, whatever. Let's give it a go. Flew a little more than I want, but it might actually be perfect. So once again, messed up the video, but left myself about 20 feet, just kind of over here. Nearly made it for par, but walk away with the tap and bogey, which is totally fine on this hole, playing out of position from the tee. So yeah, don't want to bring double, triple, quad into play. Just get a bogey and move on. And I mean, look at this. Can't really beat this. So I think I figured out why the video wasn't working. This little clicker goes on and off after a few minutes, so I need to figure something out about this. But yeah, there's Mount Tam. So we got about 120 to the middle. Might be playing a little bit longer, but it's downhill. So probably playing about 110 or so. Short but tricky because it's not a huge green. Over the back is dead. You got 2 bunkers guarding, so really like short is good, but then you got to get up that hill. So honestly, you kind of just need to go right at it and hope you get the number right. So I'm gonna go a little like sawed off 9-iron, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, just short, but good shot. All right, so as you can see, a bit short. Didn't hit that great, but more testament to the course. Just got a little family out here with the dog. Super chill. Love to see it. Tricky. I could hit that first putt much better. Had to get it up over the ridge, but as you saw, once it got over, it just kind of kept on going. So just missed the comebacker for par, but it is what it is. Okay, another kind of fun hole, 250 yards. However, kind of definitely a layup hole. Have gone for it before, worked out okay, but definitely a lot of risk in it. So really, it's kind of just a mid-iron and a wedge kind of into this middle area. So I'm gonna go to get to the 100. It's 150. So I'm gonna go 8-iron. Probably going 135. So it really doesn't bring any trouble into play, and then I still just have, pitching wedge in or something. Yeah, swing is not quite there, but did go right over the yellow post, so we'll take it. Nice little bridge here. Probably a million balls in there from the second tee. Just starting to get a little bit of rain, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure this phone is water resistant at least, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, definitely terrible shot, but kind of thought when you at least think through it, I knew that really any shot with an 8-iron, even as bad as that one, is going to be okay. Pretty much landed right where I wanted to be anyway, so can't be mad at it. Like I said, we've got about 110 in. This should be pitching wedge, but I'm just going to go kind of a nice 9-iron. It's not going that far right now. A little bit of rain. No need to try to muscle it. little chunky, but fine. Needed that one. Had about 60 feet there. Pretty decent little bump and run. A nice little 6-foot putt for pot. Here we go. We got another beautiful walk here through this little redwood grove here in Mill Valley. Yeah, like I said, really does not get much better than this. So par 3 here, 120 yards, 125 to the back. I mean, if I flush an 8-iron, it'll get to the back, but I think I'd rather be there, so I'm gonna go 8-iron. Really nice framing of the hole. That's the way you get your mind right when it's a really tricky hole. So it's a nice frame. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, again, not an amazing strike, but it just got over. From what I could see, it just got over the bunker, and it should be pretty good. Yeah, so actually I forgot there's quite a bit of room after the bunker, so yeah, you definitely don't want to be in that bunker, but it probably landed about right here, and I got myself, maybe 15, 20 feet. So let's see what we can do. Okay, par 4, really not that long, 300 yards, except it's a huge dogleg right. If I really had the distance and I was feeling good, it was nice and hot, might take it over these trees, but probably not today. So I'm gonna kind of go out towards those trees, and those are probably, could gun it, but those are about 225. I think the guy in front of me is still out there. But I think driver's a good play. Again, not really hitting it that well. I usually fade it anyway, so if I could get a semi-decent drive, should lead me, just a flip wedge in. Really opens up out there, plenty of room to the left. Only problem is maybe if it goes far, but I don't think it will right now. So yeah, gonna go driver. Okay, so we're just safe. Yeah, definitely cut that more than I would have liked. Those were the trees I was aiming at, so would have been a good distance. Apparently I hit that about 230, 240, according to my watch. So yeah, maybe those were further than 225. I don't know. But anyway, usually hit driver here and it's a good shot. So problem is now I also have this tree in the way. Let's check out the lie. Unsurprisingly, not a great lie. Pretty muddy. I mean, there's mud on the ball too. So I think honestly the play, I think it's just a little bump and run again. Try to get it on there, front of the green. Yeah, no sense in hitting a flop shot on the left side. I mean, yeah, there's really no reason. So I'm just gonna go a little 8-iron, kind of a little putting, chipping stroke. Almost went it. But yeah, as you can see, or maybe you can't see, but roll to the back of the green. Really tricky to bump that through and get it to stop on the green. That's why if I were kind of just over here, I would take, sand wedge, lob wedge, just so it can stop. But again, we're trying to take the 5, 6, 7s out of play. So now we just, maybe we make a putt for birdie. That would be awesome. But really just trying to get a nice 2-putt for par. Okay, once again, clicker troubles, but had about a 36-foot putt. Huge slider, can't really see it right to left. Yeah, not a very good first putt. Left myself about 8 feet, still pretty big slider, but was able to knock that one in for par. So, bummer I missed that because it was pretty good. 9th hole, again, great frame here, but we got about 270 yards. I mean, this is driver all day. Kind of all slopes right to left, so a fade is kind of what you want, and then the green is actually kind of behind this left tree, so trying to fade it in here, bounce it to the left. That's a good drive. Okay, so yeah, great drive, about 250 yards. Yeah, good lie, probably about 40 or so feet. This is more of a field shot. And that went to about 6 inches. We'll see. So yeah, about a foot away. Really nice way to end the 9.
Oh, so then the lights is kind of like go a whole, yeah, I know you. I mean, we're in the wine business, so
So pretty much the worst possible start. Had a pretty decent drive. Had to get it over that bunker and literally hit the top inch of it, roll back down. Bunker shot was a lot harder sand than I thought, so it went too far. And then you saw the unluckiness. I had a really nice little chip from that little plateau, rolled out to about 6 feet, and had a full 180 for my bogey. So anyway, oh, maybe I should go this way. Yeah, fuck, I should totally be going this way. Good shot, just a little short. I thought that was good. Okay, so little update. As you can see, or as you saw there, great little chip, pitch shot, whatever you want to call it, through about 6 inches, just picked it up. I was gonna race past these guys, but then one of them was like, oh, why don't you just take a different route? So here we're back on 6, and then I'll play those 3 after. So again, this is kind of that layup hole. Yeah, these are nice. I'll just stick with the 1 for now. I do have 2. Yeah, these are nice because they actually get grippier as it gets wet. So yeah, same deal. Gonna go 8 iron. Just make sure this is. Much better contact. Ironically, probably the exact same result as the first go around, but that's golf for you. Okay, so can't really see, but we're kind of going right over this tree. Again, pretty much the same shot as last time. We got 9 iron, Should be good. Should be good. Really nice par there. Yeah, you take those all day. Swung a little out of my shoes there. It might work out. Huge birdie there. Really picking up some momentum, feeling good. Getting a little more used to the camera, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, really bad swing. I saw it bounce though, so I think we should be good. But yeah, not a great shot. Really skinny, you know, leaking out to the right, as you can see. Just flirting with the danger again. The one saving grace is actually now I can kind of hit a full shot and kind of fade it as opposed to doing the bump and run. So I'm just gonna go pitching wedge just kind of towards the left side of the green, and it all kind of funnels back to the right anyway. So, played ahead of those guys. Probably the fastest hole I've ever played in my life. 3-wood to about 20 feet, chipped it on to about 8, and actually rolled a nice putt for birdie. So. Yeah, really kind of ironic shot. Much better contact, not too far away from my first drive here, which was a terrible shot. So that's just golf. Again, gonna take this little 8-iron. Yeah, just not a great, it's very muddy lie. On the upslope, so it's gonna go up anyway, as we saw on the last time around. Yep, very responsible shot. Probably about 10-15 feet. Okay, yeah, again, about 15 feet. Really didn't want to take the pin on too much because then you got all this danger over here. So really, just leave myself a par putt. Again, not mad at that. Would have been nice to put a little more on that, but it's really easy tap and bogey, so we'll take it. Okay, back at this little par 3. Last time I came up short with that kind of sawed-off 9-iron. Yeah, kind of in between clubs here. I'm just gonna go 9-iron again. It's okay to be in between clubs, but whatever club you choose, you gotta just commit to it. So I know with this 9-iron, especially after the last time, I gotta give it a little bit more. So I gotta just commit to that shot and just know that if I do that, it should be okay. But what you don't want to be doing is kind of, being over the ball and still thinking about what club you should use. So I'm committed to this 9-iron. Gonna give it a good swing. And there we go. Okay, so yeah, nice full swing there with the 9-iron, and went, I don't know, 10 feet past, kind of spun it back. I was nervous it was gonna come down this ridge. Don't know if you can see that on camera, but that's what I had to deal with before. But still, I'm on this top plateau with I don't know, 15, 20 feet for birdie. Okay, final hole. I don't actually remember my score now. Must be, I don't know, handful over, but was able to make some nice birdies here and there to kind of negate some of those bad first holes. And yeah, let's see if we can get another birdie here. Again. Yeah, not as good as first time around, but still totally fine. Okay, so yeah, not as amazing of a drive as the first one. We got about 50 or so yards. Now, the bad play would be to go for the pin. I'm going to go over this right bunker, the right side of this first bunker, I should say, because that gives me a lot more room to work with. Try to get in there for birdie or an easy par. So just going to go a little half sand wedge. And yeah, so I was aiming for the middle, kind of drew it a little bit with that slope, and it actually worked out perfect. So really happy with that. Okay, so can't be too upset with that round. You know, had a bunch of 3 putts that were just kind of unfortunate, but still was able to kind of steady the ship after number 5 and played some pretty decent golf the rest of the way. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned a little bit, and get ready for the next video.